Hey guys, welcome back to another video of our Let's Play Divinity series. In this video, we're going to continue on our journey to Fort Joy. So allow me to give you a quick recap about our journey so far in the last episode. We started out as an elf wizard and woke up in a ship bound to Fort Joy, where we are supposed to be held prisoner by the Divine Order for being a sorcerer. The ship is full of magisters, a murder mystery, suspicious characters, and some disgruntled sheeps. We also have a source collar bound to our neck which we are trying to break free of as it suppresses our powers. Alright then, without any further wait, let's get started with our journey in this episode. Alright.
I'm trying to concentrate. They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Humor him. Let's see where this leads. Mumble. Through clenched jaws, what on earth is he doing? The nerve. Slap away his hand. Hard.
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
So he's referring to us as merchandise. What does that make him? I mean, he's collared too, right?
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Not. Tell him you're quite the wizard in the kitchen, a true chef. Laugh and say you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip. Tell him you're not answering his damn questions. Take your leave. Let's see where the questions take us.
Oh goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Most certainly, tell him given a sheet of satin, you can make a bum look like a baron. Stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garb and say these provide cool in summer. You've had enough of this. He can stuff his questions.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Say you most certainly have personal pride, you're no stranger to calms, powders, or perfumes. Rubbing your chin, tell him you're trying to recall the last time you bathed. What month is this? You're tired of this game, tell him to bugger off. I mean, the way his questions are going, it's like he wants us to be his personal attendant or something. I'm tired of this game. Let's tell him to bugger off.
Goodness gracious me, what a bore. Off with you. Quite clearly, you wouldn't have done at all. Shoo.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
One of us would
Okay.
our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Let's just talk to the people around here real quick and assess the situation we're in.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Boy, tell him he ought to think twice before addressing you like a child. Ask what you're meant to be hearing, wave his request away, and ask what he knows about the murder on board. Take your leave. Let's go with the second option.
The ship, of course.
Quieten and listen to the sounds of the ship, wave his request away. Let's go with the first option.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man. Say the sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship. Remark that your shipmates are as chatty as gulls he can barely hear over the din. Tell him you don't hear anything unusual.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds on the ship fade away. Ask him what exactly you're supposed to be listening for. Tell him you don't have time for this and bid him farewell. Let's see what he's trying to tell us.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Ask what's got him so excited. That was nothing more than a rat. Not, you heard it, what's it supposed to be? Decide to leave him to his soundscape and take your leave.
It's the wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Okay.
Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Ask why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about the place. Note, he must be a practiced sailor. Ask what the figure means to him.
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Cock an eyebrow if he's hatching an escape plan, you want 10. Say nothing, but look him over once before leaving. You may want to find him again inside Fort Joy. Take your leave.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Okay.
Did you see the body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
They did not let me taste the body. No.
Seems to me you should be a little more afraid. There's a killer about, after all.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Okay.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this trampy fan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Move closer to him. A noble option? He dares beckon you like a common servant? Sniff and pretend not to notice him. Turn and walk away. Let's move closer to him.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Ask Ifan why the Magister suspects him of murder. This doesn't seem like optimum part of the ship to hang around. Take your leave.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate. Say that you're still curious about the murder. Did he do it?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Say that you're still curious about the murder. Did he do it?
No.
Okay.
The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Okay.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Ask Ifin if he knows anything about where you're headed, Fort Joy.
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself.
Say you'd like to meet Alexander. You'd show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order. Tell Ifin that's one acquaintance you're not eager to make. Say you have no interest in Alexander. All you care about is surviving Fort Joy.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is...
Name?
Tell him your name. Say that it's Jill. Refuse to give him your name. Wait, isn't Jill the name of this guy? Let's just tell him our name. I don't think we have anything to hide.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Okay.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Alright.
Insufferable, surely. I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. Ask whether the book he's reading is any good. He seems engrossed in it. Ask who you're speaking to. Reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Tell him about the war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. It dwarfed everything that went before. Elf option, say that memories of past are precious to your people. At least they were, until your homelands were destroyed. Mystic option, explain the Revelion's history is the battle between Source and the Void, good and evil, light and darkness. Let's go with Mystic option.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Admit that some things just aren't known. Look at him incredulously. The gods are forces of nature. They don't have a history. Ask why he's so curious about the gods. Mystic, you have often pondered the nature of the gods, but you don't have any sure answers.
Of course you don't have any useful information.
Okay.
Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Insist why he was so curious about the gods. Shrug and take your leave.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Okay.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Tell him you're fine. Say you have been through worse. Ask if he actually cares. Ask if he'd be fine, collared like a dog and stuck in a ship's hold, with a corpse and a murderer on the loose. It's fine. We're fine.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Keep with those bolts, Triangle. And if she tries to run, shoot her.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
What?
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Why is she pointing at me?
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Say yes, sir, and turn to leave. This murderer must be brought to justice. This may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand by her. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by "there are others whose life must end." Okay, so the first option, I don't really want to side with the magisters, because the murder was of a magister, right? So that doesn't really have anything to do with us, considering the magisters are the ones who collared us. The second option is kind of asking us to side with this woman and go up against the magisters, and I'm pretty sure like just two sorcerers won't do enough to like take out these magisters. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by "there are others whose life must end." Let's just go with the third option.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and
What?
simply removes it.
Okay.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Is she gonna kill me?
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Uh-oh. Okay. What just happened? That was pretty OP.
What's happened?
Okay. Did these guys just turn to like pile of meat? Free loot for us, I guess. Alright boys, I guess I'll be loot goblin for a little bit. Broken source collar, that's her collar, right? Let's just take it. Cheese bread, bottle of wine, pumpkin soup, some ham, a lot of weapons, I like it. Red snapper. Empty cup, bottle of wine. Alright. Let's check out our other inmates and like the... Oh! The magister paid. Just got paid. Holy shit. What happened to this elf? Source hound. Wow. Okay, that source blast killed everyone. Or knocked down most of the people. Oh shit,
What?
I shouldn't have done that.
What happened? Must have been the turnips.
Grab a nearby cup and throw some water on his face. Slap him in the face, he needs to get up now.
You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
wooden pitchfork. Bottle of beer, mug of beer. Let's just loot this real quick. Alright guys, just passing through here. Nothing to see. I'm just collecting some supplies. There was another guy here. Even he's gone. Magister Victor, sorry. Greasy key. Some garlic. Restoration scroll. Restore vitality of a target character. Restoration also cures poison, bleeding. Okay. Some food. Some fish. Oh, there was also an ancient bug. The first time we woke up on the ship. I just want to go and grab that real quick. A bedroll. What is a bedroll? Use this to rest when there are no enemies nearby. Okay. Sheep. Raw mutton. God damn, they all turn to meat. Chunk of flesh. Okay. I think this is the flesh of the guy who died. Alright. Let's go. Let's see what's here. Golden cup. I like it. The gold cup seemed expensive. It was like 125 coins or something, right? Yeah. I'm sure we can just sell it to like someone.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards!
Can we open this?
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick! Not long before this thing snaps into splinters! Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
Skill mark key, note, gold. A bow. A bottle of beer. Knockdown arrow, bottle of wine, some clothes scraps.
The hound claws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Shot to the dog, it has to get out of here. The ship is going to be it's going to sink. Call out to the hound and ask what's the matter. Leave it be.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Tell the dog you're not the one who did this. You'd stop it if you could. Ask the dog if its job isn't to hunt sorcerers. Tell it to go find the one who did this. The ship isn't going to last much longer. Decide it's best to put the dog out of its misery. I mean, I'm not gonna kill a dog, so I'm just gonna ask him who did this. If you could just go and stop them, I mean.
Sorcerer!
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Okay. Is there a way to open this door? Oh, we can. We might be able to break it. Okay, that did not work. It's gonna take a couple of turns to break this door. It's almost there. I kind of want to see what's in there. Okay, I think one more should do the trick. Our health is down. Okay, eating food definitely restores our health. Oh, what? Oh my god. This dog, dude. Let's just go. Jesus, can he let me go? Holy shit. I'm gonna die. Let's see. Can I move? Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Jesus, I hate this. Is there an autosave we have? I think we do. We will have to. We will have to load again. It's bad. I can't believe I died to a dog. Oh. Okay. Thank God we didn't leave. We didn't lose much progress. Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, forget about this room. Fuck it.
Onwards and gods damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick.
I'm so mad. I should have just killed that dog, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe. Oh.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
I'm so glad we had an autosave there. Okay. Just gonna go in there and grab the stuff. Not gonna talk to the dog. Just fuck it. This dog though, dude. Okay. Let's just talk to this guy who's here. Oh no, I did not mean to do that.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
There's something familiar about the way he holds that book. Grab whatever is close at hand and move to attack the undead monster. We just lost to a dog. I don't think we can take on an undead right now. Ask if he shouldn't be doing the same. The ship is going down. Do undead really even die? From sinking?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding.
Alright.
Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it. The elf. He's the elf that was reading the book. And he doesn't? Ask if he's just going to go down with the ship. Ask why you didn't see him before. He kind of stands out. Snap that at least you're doing something. He could be saving lives instead of just reading. He's right, the ship is going down, you don't have time for chit-chat. He's the elf.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing.
Okay, what does that mean?
I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form.
Oh.
A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That's heartless. He could be saving people right now. I mean, we didn't really try to save people so far. We instead looted them. Now, that seems quite sensible. You don't have time for this, take your leave.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business.
Okay.
I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
He's not wrong. We did die once. Let's just get out of here now. Through this door maybe?
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is, a warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb. It doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Okay.
Death fog! I need to get out of here! Now!
Okay, these guys have nothing. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I should have saved again. I got baited in the loot. Oh my god, that's 2 deaths. I think we've talked to everyone. It's been a wild ride so far. Let's just get out of here now.
Need to get off this wreck and
Yeah.
quick.
Okay, taking this gold real quick. We take this, we take this.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
We don't want that. Alright, let's just get out of here now. Fish. Let's actually save the game first. Let's equip the wands. Is there any other gear we have? We don't have any gloves. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, thank God we got him. Kind of want to heal myself. I'm gonna eat some food. Okay, that works. Alright, that's good. Let's just get out of here. Empty honey jar.
That means there's still a chance.
Nice. Items such as scrolls, grenades, and special arrows are automatically added to your hotbar on pickup. Drag other items or skills to your hotbar for easy access. Okay. 2 gold. Oh, there's a lifeboat. Okay. Let's just get off this godforsaken ship. Can't reach for some reason. Oh, no. Okay. Let's just get on this lifeboat.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
Okay.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
I agree with him. Call the dwarf a yellow-bellied coward. You'll return to the lower deck and check for survivors. The ship trembles beneath your feet, but the kid's right. Say you'll go back to the lower deck and look for survivors. Tell the kid Gil is right. You just came back from the lower deck, you're not going back down now. Reach for the release mechanism. Forget the others, you just want off this bloody ship.
Hear that, kid? We need to go.
What about the ladder? It's right over there.
I mean,
Go
if
straight down.
this kid is really so worried about people, why doesn't he go there and just save them? Why does it have to be us? Brilliant, tell them to sit tight, you'll head to the lower deck and check on survivors. No, I'm not doing that. We died a couple times. I think I'm fine. Insists that there's no time to spare, it's time to go, now. Yes it is. Okay, thank God, you're off this ship. No!
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
Alright, looks like we're off the ship and to the Fort Joy. Let's just save our game
made short
real
bloody
quick.
work of the ship.
Alright.
Am I
Alright
the
guys.
survivor?
I think that's it for the second episode of our Let's Play Divinity series.
Something.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you like the pacing so far or you'd want me to change something. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care, stay safe, and I hope you guys have a great day.